Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Twin Flame Daily Tarot. My name is Tony, and this is the pick a pile for Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you were intended to be here because time is limitless. Welcome back. Hello to my returning subscribers, and hello if you are new here. I'm so glad that you found me. Like I said, this is the pick a pile. I've already shuffled and randomly selected sorted out 5 piles of tarot and oracle cards. I'm going to show you the crystals I have on top of each pile. You'll select which crystal or which pile number resonates most with you. Drop down below to the links in the comments in the description and get your message for today. If you see a deck of cards you like, they will be linked down below in the description. Today, we are going to be pulling from the Romance Angels, the Angels and Ancestors, Getting into the Vortex, Work Your Light Oracle, and lastly, the Dolly Tarot. Okay, so let's look at our crystals and see what we have today. Today we have a smoky quartz wand. If I can just get it to focus, there we go. We have a selenite wand. Come on, focus. Okay, well, y'all are just going to take my word for it. It's selenite. We have, I don't know what this is. I think it's called Angel something, but I don't remember what. But this is so beautiful, isn't it? This is pile 3. Pile 4, we have some regular quartz. And then pile 5, we have a quartz wand. This is a very old piece I've had forever and ever. I love this piece. All right, so to review, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. All right, to get your messages, drop down below to the links. Okie dokie, welcome back, pile number 1. If you chose this piece of smoky quartz, which for some reason my camera doesn't want to focus on, there we go. You chose this piece of smoky quartz. Here is your pile for the day. Card number 1, you've got the 8 of Wands. Card number 2, you have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? That's interesting. Pile number 3, in the very middle, you have billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Number 4, you have the Peacekeeper. And number 5, you have separation. Dude, you're about to go on a trip. Yeah, you are, pile number 1. You're about to go on I feel like a physical journey somewhere. You may be moving, you may be going on vacation, you may be going just, for a day trip. I'm not sure. It could be, this is a spiritual journey. I mean, there is that possibility, but I definitely get the overall arcing impression here that this is a physical journey. You're about to physically go somewhere. Let's see what's up with that. Starting right here in the middle, we have number 27. Billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Number 27 adds up to 9. 9 adds change. So you are at the end, I'm sorry, not change. What the heck am I saying? 9 means the end of a cycle. So you're at the end of a cycle, okay? Where you are in right now is about to come to the end and you're about to have a new beginning soon. Okay, the diversity of your planet is a tremendous value and benefit because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there would be complacency and endedness. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity just as you knew you would, constantly asking for improvement and thereby setting up for the next generation the improved life experience. So exactly, like we humans, we live in this very diverse universe or planet that we're on, and we're constantly trying to improve this planet that we live on, improve the experiences in which we experience, and thereby every time we improve, we level up the human condition, the human experience, and we improve the experience for future generations. That's so, I mean, it's so important to understand. Your actions have, you know, ripple effects to the future, okay? If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. So it's important for you to understand that there is more than one way to look at a situation, and that your viewpoint is not the only viewpoint. There are other ways of seeing the situation, and that it's really important that we have all these different viewpoints, so that we can have expansion, so that we can learn different ways of seeing things and different perspectives and grow, okay? And so you're being asked maybe to open your mind to a new perspective, to a new viewpoint, to maybe even seeing life through someone else's eyes. This is what I really do believe. I think this, I mean, before even getting any deeper into this, I mean, the message I am hearing clear, I mean, like ringing loud as a bell in my head is, one of you watching this is about to move somewhere completely different from any place you've ever lived. It could be overseas, somewhere foreign, a different state, very different community, very different lifestyle. You're about to experience something completely different from anything you've ever known, okay? So keep an open mind, all right? What is impacting that on either side of this, okay? Well, on the one side of it, we have the peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. And then on the other side, we have Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? So like I said, you're being asked to keep an open mind, an open perspective, to allow new perspectives and points of view to grow within your own, you know, experience, so that you can experience new ways of seeing things, new ways of life and perspective. While you're being asked to look at those perspectives, and like I said, I really do believe for one of you, you're about to move somewhere completely different. That's how you're going to experience this diversity. You're being asked, while you're experiencing different people's opinions and perspectives, to please keep the peace, to keep your opinion to yourself, understand that you are not always right, that there is more than one way to looking at that, to life. And then you're being asked, where is your soul being called to journey to? So I really feel like, okay, listen, I'm going to use a very good example. I'm going to out myself here, okay? When I moved to Saipan, if you don't know, Saipan is a Commonwealth island of the United States. It's just north of the island of Guam, way the heck out there in the Pacific Ocean. When I moved there, I didn't always get along so well. I created a lot of resistance in my own life by not trying to just go with the flow. And I did think sometimes I was going with the flow, but sometimes I would just get so frustrated because things there were very, very, very different from what I was used to. And I wasn't willing to accept the diversity always. That doesn't mean I didn't accept the people. I just didn't always like their way of life, the way things went. And I thought my way, it was my way or the highway. And I would have created a lot less resistance in my life if I could have just accepted the need to be, let go of the need to be right, okay? But like I said, where are you being called to journey to? So it looks like you are going someplace completely different, completely unique to anything you've ever experienced, and you are going to be experiencing a lot of different perspectives you may not necessarily agree with. And you're being asked to let go of your need to be right and to see things through fresh eyes, to see this world through different perspective and different viewpoints, okay? Now, what is on either side of Peacekeeper and Rama? Outside of Peacekeeper, you've got separation. So like I said, time apart with your partner is on the horizon. And I absolutely do think that you are physically going somewhere. Now, this is interesting though. Separation, let's cut these two cards out of this reading and read these independently. I do think some of you are definitely going to be experiencing some arguments maybe with your partners today. Please understand that there is more than one way to see a situation. You are not always right, but know that if you are not willing to bend, if you are not willing to see things from the other person's perspective, that is probably going to lead to some separation between the two of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical separation, but I tell you, sometimes the non-physical separation is worse than the physical separation. Sometimes when you're with a partner and the two of you are just not connecting and you're not, you know, in union well, you're not syncing up well, that is actually can be harder separation than the actual physical separation. So let go of your need to be right. Again, though, the separation, I think you're moving. I think one of you is either traveling somewhere or moving somewhere. You're literally separating yourself out of your life and you're going to experience different perspectives. And then look what's on the outside of that. you have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about changes coming quickly, rapidly expanding. So I think you've got some rapidly expanding perspectives coming your way. They're going to be brought to you from people who are new, that you're going to be experiencing a lot of different opinions and perspectives and diversity. Please let go of your need to be right. And if you have to travel, take it, see it as the gift that it is. This is not punishment. This is a gift, okay? But do maintain the peace. Do respect other people's opinions, and do expect it to come soon. All right, pile one. I hope you found this helpful. If you haven't already, give me a big old thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. I post new content Monday through Friday, so I hope I get to see you again. And until I do, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile number one. Hello, welcome back, pile number two. If you chose this selenite, which, as you see, I have a very big piece of selenite up here. If you don't know, you can use selenite to charge all your crystals because it's always permanently charged. You never have to charge selenite, so you can just set your crystals right on top of it and it will help charge. That's why I always keep selenite on my table, to kind of keep the energy balanced. All right, let's see what cards you got. Let's see. Up first, lovely, you got Strength, which I'm reading upside down. Strength, Focus. There we go. You got Strength. Oh, nice. You have Take a Break. In the very middle, you have Our Varied Behavior Adds to the Planet's Well-Being. Then you have the Seer. And lastly, you have This Could Be the One. Okay. Wow. Pile two, you're a little bit all over the place, but let's see where we're headed with it. All right, we're going to jump straight into this middle card, number 33. I'm sorry, not number 33. 30 adds up to 3 is what I'm trying to say. 3 means that you are being, you are in support with your higher self and the co-creator. You know, you're working in alignment with your higher self. Our varied behavior adds to the planet's well-being. When you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it, and when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in this unwanted behavior and will not, unless you give your attention to it, you become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. This is telling you to live and let live, to be minding your own business, stay in your lane, and focused on your own alignment. You do not need to give your attention to anything. Understand that other people's behavior, you do not have to approve of it, okay? Just because they do something you do not approve of does not mean it is not needed, all right? That behavior, even if you don't approve of it, that varied behavior adds to the balance and the well-being of this planet, okay? That's how we get balance in this planet, is by, you know, allowing different perspectives and energies to flow, and so that we can learn through the contrast. So remember, what you're being told right here, right now, is to stay in your own lane and work on your own alignment today. The only thing that matters is you focusing on your alignment and your perspective with your higher self. So what is on either side of that? How do I know you need to be working on your own bag and not worrying about everybody else's business? Is because look what's right on the outside of that. You have Take a Break and Seer. So you're literally being told, hey, go take a break, go meditate, go pray, just get into yourself, get into alignment with yourself, and allow your higher self to, you know, download some information to you to help you move on to the next part of your path, the next part of your journey, right? This is the day to be focusing on healing yourself, pile number 2. This is not about others. This is about doing the inside work, getting inside yourself and doing the hard work. See what you need to see that needs to be focused on today. Get inside yourself. Take a break and go inside. It's not outside, it's inside. On the outside of those two cards, what is impacting the Seer and Take a Break is Strength, and this could be the one. So look, you have got the strength today. If you've always been one of those people who says, this take a break card right here, sitting next to strength. If you've always been one of those people who was like, oh, I can't meditate. I tried and I can't do it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how to get there. Today is the day. Today is the day. You have the strength to figure this out. You have the day. Listen, I highly recommend, this is not sponsored, okay? This is just me telling you. I highly recommend the Calm app. If you look it up, it's free for a week. It can really teach you to focus on how to meditate. It teaches you little tricks, little tips to kind of get your mind going in the direction you want. So if you're looking for some clear guidance, go check out the Calm app on your phone. I highly recommend it. But you have the strength today to dive deep. You have the strength today to look at yourself, to look at your own life, and to focus your energy towards what you want. You have the strength today to actually look at the path you're on, decide, is this a path of alignment? Do I want to stay on this path? Do I want to get off this path and get back into alignment? And today, when you recognize this about yourself, when you can look clearly at your path and say, hey, this is the path I'm supposed to be on. For sure, I'm in alignment. I'm not worried about this outside influence. What am I saying? This outside influence. I'm focused on myself, staying in my own alignment, because this is all you need to be focused on today. Look, the path that you're on, it is going to be the one. It feels like this is a really good day today for you to work on some meditation, to work on focusing on stepping into your own intuition and own higher knowing, because your higher self is trying to tell you something. It wants to download something to you today that looks like it could be very, very important. There's a path, a lesson, something you need to learn today that your higher self wants to tell you, okay? So get out of everybody else's business, get into yourself, and work on your own self today. Okay, pal two? I hope you found this super helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already, because that's very helpful to me, and I appreciate you so much. I post new content Monday through Friday, so I hope you will come back. And until I see you again, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile number 2. Welcome back, pile number 3. Okay. I wish I knew what this is called. Isn't this so beautiful? I have a couple pieces of this. I felt like it's called like angel tears or something, but I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Okay, but let's see what you got in your pile, shall we? Up first, you've got the Queen of Wands, sparking some joy within you. You've got, speaking of sparking joy, look, you've got Dance with Life. Do something to charge your energy. In the very middle, you have I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. Beside that, you have the Direction Guardian. And then next to that, you have romantic feelings. You got a lot of interesting energy here, pal. Number 3. So let's start right here in the middle. We have number 47, which adds up to 11. 11 is a master number. So this is you mastering, getting into, tapping into yourself, learning, who you are. Now, I'm not even talking about your higher self, like yourself here on this earth, learning about your shadow self, learning about your inner child, getting to know yourself. Okay. I'll inspire the behavior I desire to inspire. If we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our own personal vibrational work first. We would align with our own source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. So in other words, let's say you're a parent, okay, and you've got a toddler and your toddler is acting up and you really want them to stop that. Instead of focusing on all the things that they're doing that you don't like, all the behaviors they have that you don't like. Instead, the first thing you need to do is first get into alignment with yourself, get your vibration up high first, and then take that high vibration and use that vibration to focus on the behavior you do want from them. You do want them to stop having hissy fits. You do want them to give you some respect. You do want whatever, okay? Now that you're seeing that high vibration, bring that energy to you, okay? By focusing on what you do want. Don't focus on what you don't want, because as long as you keep on focusing on what you don't want, guess what you get? A whole bunch of stuff that you don't want. That's how it works, the law of attraction. Here's you. Ew, here's all these things I don't want. Here's the law of attraction. Oh, here's all the things you don't want. Well, here, let's go together. Ching. That's how it works. Stop focusing on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want, and that is how you get it, including if you want to inspire behaviors from others. Now, what is impacting this on either side is Dance with Life and the Direction Guardian. This is so cool. So like, you're being told to choose your path, and look, see how she's like dancing through her path? Do something to change your energy. So you're actually being asked to focus on your own path, okay? Not focus on others. This is funny because this is very similar to the pile number 2. Yeah, pile number 2. This is very similar. This is about focusing on you. Focus on your own behavior, getting in alignment with your own higher self, okay? So that you know what path you need to be on. And how do you get into alignment with your own higher self? Because remember, what do we say? If you want to inspire behavior from others, the first thing you need to do is raise your own vibration and get into your own alignment. Well, the quickest, easiest way to raise your own vibration is not to focus on raising your own vibration, but to focus on doing something you enjoy. One of the very, 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 very fastest way to get your energy up is to turn on some music and dance. Get on some beats, some jams, and dance that energy into high vibration. And that's what they're telling you to do. Raise your own vibration. Get you onto your own path of alignment. This is your path. So raise your vibration by dancing. Get into your own path of alignment, okay? And then you'll be able to inspire others by your own behavior. The most interesting thing is that, this card said, hey, don't focus on the unwanted behavior, focus on the behavior you want. But what's interesting is that while you're focusing on the behavior you want, because you have gotten into alignment and you've raised your own vibration, now you're sitting in this high vibration, you're going to inspire that good behavior just by your own vibration. It's very hard to stay in low vibration and to be kind of a crappy mood when you're around somebody who's in a really good mood and in a really high vibration, isn't it? So you're going to be inspiring that behavior you desire to. You're going to be inspiring that behavior you want from others just by your own example, because your vibration is high and you are in your own alignment. So what's on outside of Dance with Life and Direction Guardian? We have the Queen of Wands and we have romantic feelings. This is so cool. Okay, let's start here with this Queen of Wands. Dance with Life. Well, that's what she does. She dances with life. She sparks joy. If there was ever a queen who was going to dance with life, it would definitely be the Queen of Wands. She is here to remind you, hey, life ain't that serious. Get out there, have some fun. She wants you to spark that joy within yourself, raise your own vibration so that you can get in alignment, so that once you're in high vibration and in alignment, your behavior will naturally inspire others to take, behavioral actions to reflect you. It absolutely is going to happen. So just outside of Direction Guardian, on the other side of Queen of Wands, you've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And so that's exactly what we're talking about still. You need to focus on what you're feeling, your own vibrational output that you are offering to this universe, okay? The most important thing that you can do right now is to focus on finding your own bliss, spark your own joy. How, if you can't even figure out where to get started, how do you get started in finding your own joy? Go focus on something that makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be anything that is like the final outcome and plan. It could be like my final outcome and plan is maybe one day to live in Europe, okay? But instead of focusing on my move to Europe, maybe I'm just gonna get up and dance and shake my ass off and raise my vibration. And now I'm just gonna sit in that high vibration and I'm just gonna allow that vibration to pull to me that which I want. And that is the lesson that is to be learned here. Get yourself in high vibration, keep yourself sitting in that high vibration, and watch how fast your entire life, everything around you, including the people in it, change. It's absolutely true. When you raise your vibration, the people around you will absolutely respond and change. I promise you. Pile number 3, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it would be the coolest if you would. I post new content Monday through Friday, so I hope I get to see you again. And until I do, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile number 3. Welcome back, pile number 4. So, if you chose this clear quartz cluster, try saying that a couple times, clear quartz cluster, let's see what cards you got. All right, up first, the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. Up next, the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hits and Soul Tribe. Up next, we have in the middle, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. This is interesting. You have the animal guardian, trust your instincts. And lastly, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. It's kind of a little bit all over the place, but let's see how it plays out. All right, Pile 4, let's start in the very middle. You have number 25. 25 adds up to 7. 7 is the lucky path. So the path you are on is the lucky path. Having said that, though, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. The flawed premise, my group or our way of life is the only correct way, therefore all other ways must be stopped, is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on your planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel this pain, but those doing the pushing feel the pain as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship, the relationship between you and your higher self, you, okay? When you're pushing against others, what you're doing, when you're not allowing others to just live and let live, when you're not allowing others to live their truth, when you're not allowing others to live the life they need to live, and you are then creating resistance, okay? And when you create resistance, you are not only causing pain for the people that you're creating the resistance for, you are causing resistance and pain in your own life, because what you do is what you get back. That's how the law of attraction works. So when you cause pain for others, you attract things that cause pain to you, okay? So, and that is where unhappiness comes from. The majority of unhappiness comes from thinking that you are right and everybody else is wrong, okay? When you will stop thinking that you are right and that everybody else is wrong, and when you will just let live and let others be happy and mind your own business, and when you work on the most important relationship, which is the relationship between you and your higher self, you're going to find your blessings are abundantly multiplying, okay? Because you are focused on yourself. The only thing that's going to come to you are the things that you're focused on, which are the things that you want, okay? So do not cause pain for others, because I promise you, as a witch, I'm the first person to tell you that what you put out, you're going to be getting right back, baby. Don't do it. Let's see what's influencing this card on either side. You have the Great Gathering and the Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So we're talking about causing pain for others would attract pain to me. So, I mean, yeah, look, you've got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. So if you're trying to hurt others, understand that it's going to just reflect back to you. However, if you are focusing on yourself and you're sending others love and minding your own business, but also wishing others well and sending them love and vibrations of peace and happiness, guess what you're going to be attracting back to you? Love, peace, and happiness. That's how that works. Don't attract pain to yourself by wishing it on others, okay? Then you have on the other side of that, the Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So what they're telling you is if you will focus on you, if you will stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and just focus on you, you're going to attract to yourself the things that you're focusing. See, you're going to attract to yourself the things you're focusing on. So you need to trust your instincts. You need to get into alignment with yourself, quit worrying about everybody else and causing pain for everybody else, thereby causing pain for yourself. Get into alignment, listen to your own animal instinct within you, and trust that the more you put out there of, love and peace and bliss, the more you are going to attract that back to you. Trust your instincts on this subject, okay? On the outside of the Great Gathering, you have Page of Coins, all right? That Page of Coins, when he shows up, hang on a second, I have a really bad itch. Sorry about that. The Page of Coins, that's the Page of Pentacles. When the Page of Pentacles shows up, he's super ambitious. He is super like, yeah, I'm here to do the hard work. I've got the desire to show up for myself and for others. That's you. This is you showing up for yourself and doing the work for yourself. And when you show up for yourself, you're going to be showing up for others, because you're going to be attracting to you others like you who have that same mindset, the same energy, vibration. Whatever vibration you put out is the vibration you're going to be getting. You're going to attract back to you your group, plus you're also going to be attracting to you, confirmation through signs as well. That's going to happen a lot. So trust your instincts when you see these signs, but do know that, the more work you put in, the more you get out. That's what this is saying. Focus on you. The more you focus on you, the more you're going to be reaping those rewards. That's that big old pinnacle. So the more work you do, the harder you work, the more you get paid, the more you will reap those rewards. So trust your instincts and work on yourself. And then at the very bottom on the outside of trust your instincts, you have new love. For some of you, this is the first time you've ever trusted yourself. For so many of you, the only thing you've ever known is outside influence. You've been influenced by the outside and you've been allowing yourself to influence others outside of yourself. Now is the time to step into yourself, to trust your own instincts, and to be, the more you trust yourself, the more you trust your own self, which is nothing but pure source energy or pure love. The more you trust source energy and your higher self, the more you're going to reap those rewards. So you are being called, pile 4, to trust your instincts. Your instincts is not going to steer you wrong. Your instincts is going to show you proof. The more you trust it, the more you'll see proof that it's working, and you are going to be able to reap that reward. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about getting your own bag. Okay, pile 4? I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give me a big old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love you if you would. I post new content Monday through Friday, so I hope I get to see you again. Until I do, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile 4. Welcome back, pile 5. If you chose this beautiful clear quartz wand, I want to say this might even be my very first one I ever got. All right, let's see what cards you got today. First, you have the Page of Cups. Look at that little happy surprise jumping out at him. Then you've got Starseed, what lights you up. Then you've got every relationship I establish is eternal. Then you've got, wow, Guardian Angel, this is a trip. And then lastly, keep an open mind. Holy freaking crap, this is a good reading already. Let's just get into it, pile 5. Let's start right here in the middle, number 4. Every relationship I establish is eternal. Very important to notice. This is number 4. Number 4 is the number of the angels. Look what's right beside it. Angel, your angels are here. Your angels are here. That's exciting. Every relationship I establish is eternal. It is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is a part of your vibrational makeup forevermore. And that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are now becoming, you hold the power to create. And so, your observation of a situation, whether that situation is a wanted situation or an unwanted situation, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of that experience. Every relationship I experience is eternal. You need to understand that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? You are not a human experience having a human being having a spiritual experience. You've got that backwards. You're a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? You chose as a spiritual being to come down into this 3D earth and experience life as a human. But the most important thing to understand is that you are still very much a spiritual being, okay? And that every relationship you have is actually a spiritual relationship. And you need to understand that every relationship you have, once it is established, is now eternal. It is now part of your timeline, okay? And that vibrational makeup of that relationship is forevermore existing, okay? Every relationship you have, that vibration still exists. You cannot create it. You cannot destroy that vibration. It exists, okay? So it will be forevermore with you, all right? And so since you have the power to hold within all time and space the vibration of every relationship you've ever had, this means you also hold the power within you to create the relationships that you want. And so if you can create the relationships that you want, and every relationship is eternal, you have the power to create a timeline of what you want. And the more important thing that they're trying to explain to you is that, okay, like right now, you and me are having a relationship. I'm speaking, you're listening. Did you know that because you are experiencing a relationship with me right now, okay? You are observing the situation of me talking. Because you are observing it, you are giving me your energy. You are lending to me the vibration of you, okay? Your vibration is interacting with my vibration at this very moment. And because your vibration is interacting with my vibration at this very moment, your vibration is actually helping co-create this reading that you're watching right now. That's what they want you to understand, that literally everything that you experience, you are a co-creator in it because you attracted that energy to you. And every situation that you observe, whether it's a situation that you want to observe or a situation you don't want to observe, you are a co-creator of that situation because you brought that energy to you, okay? Let's see what's on the outside of that. You have Guardian Angel letting you know you are not alone, and Starseed, what lights you up. So literally they're letting you know that, honey, you created this life. You created this life even before you were born by choosing the relationships you wanted to have before you were born. Then you came down onto this earth and you get to choose what kind of life do you want. That's what they're asking you. What lights you up? You get to create. You are the co-creator of your timeline. You attract to you what you want by putting out the energy of what you want, and then that vibration pulls back to you what you want. So you are being reminded today is a perfect day to focus on your own alignment with your higher self, and then to say, hey, higher self, what is the best path that I should be on? What path should I be following? And follow that path. Understand that you are the co-creator of your own life, and whatever vibration you offer out to the universe is exactly the vibration you get back. So today is a very good day to offer out the vibration of, hey, here's what I would like, and watch as their universe gives it back to you. This is what you're being told. You are not alone. Get into alignment with your higher self, with source energy that flows down and through you, and create, baby. Today is a perfect day. This is the coolest thing though. Look what's on either side of these two cards. On the outside of Guardian Angel, you have Keep an Open Mind, and on the outside of Starseed, you have Page of Cups. Keep an open mind because you're about to get a big surprise. You're about to get a very happy surprise. So understand that you are co-creating right now. You yourself standing in this earth, in this 3D, your physical self, this person right here, has a higher self above you, your higher self, and they're looking down on you and they're asking you, hey, let's work together. Hi, self, nice to meet you. Let's work together. And as you two get into alignment together and you work towards creating a future that you want, the more you keep your vibration up, okay? The more you work in alignment with your higher self, you're going to be bringing forth all these things, all this beautiful, beautiful future that you want. But more than anything, you're about to keep an open mind to the kind of future that you're creating, because you're about to be receiving some very, very happy surprises coming your way. Okay, so pile 5, the only thing you are being asked today is to focus on yourself, your unlimited possibility of what kind of creation future you want to create. Step into your higher self, find out what lights you up. Know that you are not alone. You are a co-creator with your higher self and source energy, and keep an open mind, because you are about to create some magic that you don't see coming. And I'm super flippin' excited for this reading. If you like this reading, please give me a big old thumbs up. I appreciate that. My channel appreciates it. And if you haven't subscribed and you think now you want to, go ahead, hit that little red button, turn it gray. I dare you to. I post new content Monday through Friday. I hope you come back. Until I see you again, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, Pile 5.